I can't party like I used to, man.
Oh, I've been through that.
Nah, but you don't understand, Fonzie. That's what niggas know me for, the wave, you feel me? I bring the party, I am the function. I am the life support analysis of the party, you feel me, my guy? Not anymore. Not after yesterday, Big Fonzie. Big Fonz dog.
Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you what my dumb ass did. What the fuck is this? Yo, Fred. Fred.
MC Dinosaur Barbecue.
No, I got one for you. I saw something yesterday I want to discuss with you. But, nah, nigga, first we went to a birthday pool party.
Last night? Yesterday?
This is yesterday, okay? All this shit started at like 12, right? We get to the
was
pool.
On day party vibes.
Oh my God. Alright, so we get there. Off top, drink, boom, straight. Then someone comes with Italian ice that's pina colada flavored. And they had Port Royal. You ever had Port Royal rum, Fonz?
Yeah.
It's like the smearing off of rums, bro.
Oh.
Not thinking my straight drink is already tequila.
They mix that rum on top of that.
Put the rum on top of it. But I'm thinking I'm cool because everything's clear. So we leave that function. And
what time did you leave that function?
Okay. We got there at 12. We left that function at 1:30 promptly.
Okay.
I had the 2 drinkies, maybe 3.
2 drink minimum?
I had 2 straight tequilas.
And the Italian ice.
Right.
Still surpassed the 2 drink minimum.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling great. We get to the next spot. Now, this is a baby shower.
Ooh.
This is a baby shower with one of my wife's friends. Okay. This is my first time meeting them.
Is that a Burberry shirt? Any meatballs?
We'll get to that.
Was that a Burberry shirt?
Is that a Burberry? No, Gucci shoes.
No Burberry plaid button up.
On a guy?
Yeah.
No, because there was only 3 men in attendance, including me.
Oh, okay. So the father wasn't there.
The father of
the baby.
Yes, he was.
And he didn't have the Burberry shirt on.
No, that's a thing.
Yeah.
No, he had on a chill white tee and some Gucci, some fly-ass Gucci sneaks. I ain't never seen him.
All right.
Looked very comfortable. No socks.
Okay.
He was doing it right.
Okay.
So, I get there and fucking table full of liquor, bro.
This should be at a baby shower.
Help yourself. Fuck me. Poured another straight tequila. Some tequila I never had before. So here comes the mom.
Terramana?
Nah, I've had the Terramana before. This is some other shit. Here comes the mom of the pregnant lady, right?
Grandma.
Miss Barb. Old Italian lady. She has provided us with the food.
Okay.
I'm talking shrimp. Like some sort of meat. And just hella, little shit, right? Cheeses and crackers and all that.
Charcuteries?
Oh, the finest of cootery boards.
Okay.
Then we leave there about 4 o'clock, alright?
So you've been out the house about 4 hours.
Yeah. Another 2 drinker. So I'm up to 5 at this point, alright? When we got back home, Fonzie, I made the mistake and continued to drink. So you take that 5.
And then at home drinking.
My home drinking.
At home drinking is dangerous in itself.
My home drinking.
No, I'm just saying, drinking at home, because you're at home and you're more comfortable, so you're like, yo, if anything happens, I'm home. That's the worst, because you really just in there pouring drinks. You pouring big-ass drinks just on some, if I don't drink it, fuck it, I'll drink it later. And then you drink all of it right then, and you end up, I've done that. One of my mans was out in, he lives out in Washington State, near Seattle. One of my other mans from here went out to the game, so he calls me, and I'm like, oh shit, you know what's up? I'm talking to him, he like, yo, that's what I got with me. And them niggas got me on the Bluetooth in the car, so I'm just, them niggas in the car drinking and shit, talking and shit, and I'm just in the house drinking Douce. I got a half a pint of Douce. Yo.
Solo deuce is never a good idea, bro.
after about an hour sitting on the phone with my good brothers, I'm like, yo, I'll holler at y'all brothers later, man. You feel what I'm saying? They like, yo.
Got to go. Alright, let me play this theme song. Hey guys, we ain't doing no fucking intro today. This is Fact Check Podcast, episode 157. You know what the fuck it is. I'm Raw Skinny Frankie Grimes.
I'm Fly Fonzarelli, aka Fly Fieri, the Master Chef. Pre-roll Poppy, Red Cup Fonzie, the Whip Games, Uncle Jerome.
Skirt, nigga.
Mr. Never Wear the Same Do-Rag Twice. I actually got my stocking cap today. If you're not buying, don't ask the price.
The legend of legends. The legendary legend. The living legendary legend, nigga. We here, bro. Fact Check Podcast, episode 157. Good to be back. We missed a week due to me being sick. Still feel like I'm sick, but we gonna make it work. Just want to start with a shout out to the little bear, Sora Hendricks. Had her first MMA. It was an in-house tournament, so the comp wasn't, really up there.
People
like
from
that.
inside the dojo.
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
in dojo tournament.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the finesse, bro. The rounds was they did 3-person brackets.
So is it like these two people are competing to fight against this person?
No. So it's like, all right, the little dude's name was Trey, Knox, and Sora, right? So Trey and Knox had to battle, right? Then Sora and Trey had to battle. No, Sora and Knox had to battle. And then Sora and Trey battled for first place. What fucking sense does that make, yo? That's not even round robin, because it's an odd number of teams. Someone should have had a bye.
Yeah.
You dig? And then it should have been...
It should have been whoever's kicking the most ass before pre-tournament.
Yeah, practice and shit.
You feel me?
That's the
they
one
get
seed.
to bye. So it's y'all two fight, and then whoever wins out of y'all two, I fight them for first place. Like that's what I was thinking when you said 3-man. So I'm like, okay.
They did some like round robin shit, bro.
Mad extra fights for no reason.
Talk about extra fights, bro. We was there for 4 hours.
What time did y'all get there?
Like 9. We ain't leave till 12. I'm sorry, 3 hours.
It's like 11 something.
Yo, 3 hours of little kid battles gets a little redundant after a while. And then you got to deal with the crying and shit, and it's like, ugh. I get it. I understand. I get it.
Ain't no crying in this dojo.
Well, Sora did very well today. When she lost the final match. I think she tapped. I really couldn't see it because they backed the way they was on the ground, but I think she was in a choke and she tapped, right? Normally she'd be kind of down on herself or upset or whatever.
Right.
She carried it gracefully, very gracefully. I was super proud of her. Handled herself well. Lost the belt right before the first match. That was an ordeal. But other than that, we in there, man. Mm-hmm. How you feeling, bro?
I'm cool.
Yeah, how that card game treating you?
That's cool. Not as busy month as normal.
I thought I was going to have to come out at you. No, you ain't see the shit.
I know. I know. I see the. I seen the joint.
Yeah,
I said,
bro.
That's the.
You
that's
know what's up.
Yeah,
something like that.
I know.
Nigga shot me.
Been there.
Right down the joint too. Yeah, nigga. And then pulled up and had a conversation with me when I figured out what was going on. I'm like, hey, bro. He like. I understand. That's what I should have named this episode. I understand.
Sometimes that's all you gotta say when a nigga explain some shit to you. I understand.
Nah, I don't. We gonna talk today. So it's this nigga at the new spot, right?
Yeah.
Lil Manny. I don't know if he Asian or if he Spanish.
Is he Filipino?
He might be, but I can't tell because I swear he speaks Spanish to the Spanish dude and be speaking Asian to the Asian dude. So if you Filipino, can you blend? Can you code switch?
I don't.
Either way, This nigga, I think, is like a team lead or like a project lead or
I don't know,
something.
because I have a Filipino homeboy, and I remember him posting something. He was selling some rims or something.
Yeah.
And I remember him putting at the bottom, I don't, no habla ass, man, yo.
Understood.
Like, so
Shout
I
out
don't
to the
know.
no habla. You gotta let niggas know sometimes. Either way, this nigga is like a team lead or something. So I've noticed every time they tell him do some shit, he come find me. D, you're not busy, are you? I was wondering if you could help me. I'm like, oh man, this shit get on my fucking nerves. At this
But you
point.
know, that's when you the team lead, that's kind of, the manager delegates to the supervisor, the supervisor comes and delegates to the team
and
lead.
I respect the
and then
chain
the
of
team
command.
lead comes and delegates to somebody on the team.
But I'm getting the vibe. I'm the only nigga on the team right now, son. Like,
You might be. Is you the only nigga on the team?
I don't know.
Is it just you and Maddie? Like,
I don't know. My nigga,
Maddie
this
and
is
Coach,
so
like-
it's so weird. Cause when I ain't doing shit for him, the old Asian man giving me shit to do. What's really going
you
on?
the newest nigga there?
Yeah, I know. I respect
It's
it.
new guy. It's what they say at most jobs, the FNG. Like, yo, we was out there yesterday at my shit. We was out my shit. The two new niggas like, yeah, it's like 15, 20 minutes before niggas get off. They like, yeah, we out of here. Man, my man looked at them like, y'all supposed to be the last ones in here.
Bro, what the fuck you talking
And then they was
about?
like, yo, nah, boss man said, go ahead. I was like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
We was like, if you would have started with that,
Yeah.
we'd have been like, oh, like,
fuck
nah,
y'all
but
talking
if boss
about.
man telling you,
I'd have still checked with boss
Take it
man.
in.
Hey, boss man.
nah, because he'll do like, if it's slow at the end of the day, like, as long as you made a play,
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd be on that type of time too.
like, if you made a play, go ahead and,
Do your thing, big dog.
like, yeah, if you ain't make no play, sit in here till the clock run out. You gotta sit in here till double zero.
That's love though. I'm glad everything going good at the job, yo. I kind of like this new shit. It's pretty
That's me and the old dude. I had a client in that other day, and that's what man. He was like, yo, you know, he was like, the one thing about working, he was like, if you don't like what you doing, if you don't like coming in there, like if you don't like the people you with, you gonna be miserable in that
cool.
motherfucker.
You go either quit. You gonna wind up quitting. You gonna wind up getting fired on purpose.
Cause you gonna go in there half-assing,
yeah, bro.
like,
or you just not gonna be focused. Like you're not gonna be. You always thinking about that.
Yeah.
Personal shit. I've been there before.
that's all.
I've definitely been there before, yo. Yo, let's get to this podcast shit. I'm gonna get this shit out the way because this nigga Joe Budden is in mad bullshit right now. I was just watching some shit before we started. I think it was him clapping back at Carisha. That shit was entertaining. The Mandy and Mel shit is wild to me.
So he didn't. He spoke on Mandy.
Yeah.
But he spoke. I don't know if you. She was on Need to Know, and
That nigga Savon messy as shit.
like Savon was in there shooting them bail. You know what I'm saying? Her thing was she was like, oh, at Complex, when Joe ain't get what he wanted, he put everybody else's money and shit in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she said?
Right. He was like,
She wouldn't know that.
That's what he said.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Saying she like same thing at Revolt when State of the Culture when he wasn't getting what he wanted. Like he's like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's like normally I don't do this type of shit. He was like because in both of those situations and even dealing with her, I'm more of like in an executive role at the same time, and I don't come from that. We talking about business and shit like that. He was like, but at Complex, when I leave the show, he's like, either one or two things happens. Either the show stops, or it continues, and because I'm no longer here, there's a lot more money for everybody else.
Right.
He's like, and for two, if you don't got the money to give me what I want for the show, that means the type of shit that I'm trying to do as far as this show goes, you don't have the money to pay for the show at all. Because what I'm trying to do comes a lot of people and a lot of work to get done with it.
Right.
He's like, yo, at Revolt, because she was trying to say something about the Ebony K. Williams shit. He was just like, yo, they told her nah at first. Right. He was like, when she first came and auditioned for that, they told her, nah, you a little more mature for the demographic that we looking for.
Yeah.
And I told them no. I think she exactly what we need for the show.
I thought she was dope on that show for real.
I did too.
I thought that was the best chemistry I seen them have with a chick for real was with her, because it wasn't no lines being crossed on that on that. You know how yo be playing and shit. He ain't play with her like that. You feel me?
Like the chemistry with him and Remy on there was cool. That's because him and Remy.
Yeah.
That's like sitting in there. That's like almost like having a homie in there. For sure. But it's like what. Like I said, I thought the show was a good show. He was like, yo, the show just didn't work out. He like, yo, why are you out here talking about my business? He like, it's one thing to be, he like, you talking about my business that you weren't even involved in.
And then it's like,
and the shit with her and Mel, that shit's been.
But see, it's like you want to criticize his podcast, right? And she starts off by saying, number one, 6 mics is too much. It's like she has these points that are semi-valid, but then she always circles back to Mel. And that's what makes that shit nasty.
And that's what he was like, yo, the problem is, he was like, yo, because I'm not going to sit here and say she's not good at what she does and she's not successful as far as her business goes. Mm-hmm. He's like, but the fact that she is, some of this shit that she gets online and says, people think that it's true because she's saying it because she's somewhat successful in the space as well. But he's like, but.
You talking about Mandy?
Yeah.
But Mandy late anyway. Yo, she's I ain't trying to talk bad on Shorty because I met her and all that shit. But like, she the type of person that like see other niggas move, take the play, and then act like they brought that shit to the table.
That was exactly what she was talking about when she was on Need to Know Before. Because, you know, Alex and Savon, that's Savon and Scream Man. So he's like, yo, and like when I remember when all that shit went down, when they first stopped fucking with Joe, and then they was still over there, and they was like, yo, Joe more or less was like, yo, nah, you don't get to go work over there and still work over here. Mm-hmm. And then she said it, she was like, yo, at first I didn't get it. She was like, but then it's like, damn, nah, you don't get to come in here. She was like, as a business owner now, I understand it, because you can't sit in here, look at my recipe for the sauce, and then try to take my recipe over and open your own restaurant using my recipe.
It's really weak, bro.
She was like, yo, she realized that, but like, that's the whole shit with her. She'll say all that shit and then try to clean it up at the end. Nah, but you can't say Joe not good because of the numbers and this. He's like, that's the reason y'all can talk all that shit y'all want, but you can never sit there and say I'm not good at what I do because my numbers say it all.
And Shorty, wow for that mouth shit, though.
That's some old way back. The niggas been on Twitter and then the JBP group finding old shit. From like,
she been sliding.
I'm talking about from like a decade ago.
Yeah, Mel must have bagged something she was on.
Right, it's like, yo, why the smoke? Like, she on there like real estate. This was back when Melissa Ford was on the real estate shit. So she in there, real estate agent Melissa Ford. Like, yo, damn. Like,
she would be on that show so bad, and would get cooked.
She mad that she ain't get the fucking the shit that ain't her in that spot.
Nah, bro, you a role player at best. You a C-Mike. Weezy be burning her ass up on a horrible decision. I don't even listen to that shit. They had a little run. But Weezy be doing her thing, you feel me? Shorty got the studio, clientele, making moves. But shout out to all parties involved. What else going on with the podcast shit, bro?
The Carisha shit he basically was just like, yo, he was like, I'm glad that you can laugh and find a joke and find some joy out of something and all this shit that you've been going through lately. He was like, because at the end of the day, you're really not in a position to be laughing at me for getting my plaque. He was like,
you need to be at the studio.
He was like, yo, you said you was providing the motion. He was like, you was about to get dropped from the same shit Act. He said this, a lot of the same shit Act was saying, just way nicer and cleaned up.
Yeah, Act was watching that shit. Like, yeah, that shit I told him to say. I was like, dang, y'all niggas dirty for that. But, hey, fuck it, how about that? Now, what's up with this nigga Freddie Gibbs, bro? Like, why is this nigga in Japan doing pole rodeo?
I don't know. That's the shit that just popped up on my timeline.
I guess he fell off, bro.
And you know what's crazy?
No music.
I put on too much as I was coming around here. It was just like, yo, damn, yo, Freddie, my nigga, I hate it had to be him.
I was bumping some gigs at work the other day. But
I think they said JPEG, him and JPEG Mafia been going back and forth.
About what?
I don't know. But now the new play for niggas is just go get your baby mother, had her somewhere naked. Like,
that is the move. Yo, his last album was 22, bro. And Fred used to drop at least 3 times a year. What the fuck are we talking about, Fred? Man, Alfredo was so long ago. A lot can happen in 4
Alfredo
years,
was 2018?
bro. 2020.
2020? All right.
I have that real disc.
Alfredo was that shit.
I have the vinyl of Pinata.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have Bandana. I'm sorry. God
You had
damn,
Fetty
Fred.
with Currency.
Yo, 2018. Jeez.
Fred had a run.
Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did. Yo, Babyface Killer was 11 years ago. That's crazy. Or 12 years ago. Hold up, what's Phoenix? Oh, Lord Apex. The last thing on his feed is from October 10th, 2023. That is pathetic, Frederick Gibbs. Your new name is MC Dinosaur Barbecue Japanese Dick Rodeo.
That was crazy.
Wild ass nigga, bro. Let me hit this.
What's the comment saying? I gotta see the replies.
Okay, then I got some music news, baby.
Ain't nobody say, ain't no. Yo, where
niggas don't give a fuck about
I'm trying to
Freddie.
figure where this post even came from. Cause this like, yo, this not from like.
Nobody care about.
Nah,
Frederick
niggas ain't catch this
Gibbs,
yet.
yo.
This some shit from some random ass
It's on Twitter.
Japanese page. That's what that is. Niggas ain't caught this yet.
Yo, man,
Academics ain't caught this yet.
Yo, no one cares.
Nah, Act.
You ain't gonna get. Yo, Act don't give a fuck. Act shit ain't gonna go up off of no Freddie Gibbs slander, bro. Even if he just surfing the shit, he ain't gonna get that nigga no bump. He don't deserve it.
He's on the stream. He's showing that on the stream, nigga. He's showing that on the stream.
Oh my god, them shorts is nasty.
He's showing that on the stream, bro.
Shorts is nasty, boy. What is you doing? That better be some old shit they dug up, Fred. He stay with them little ass shorts on, man.
Some get money shorts. Remember Lil Baby started wearing them little ass shorts once he started getting some money?
Yeah, alright, guys, getting ready for the next thing. Global streams of anime music have soared 395% on Spotify since 2021. What the fuck is up with anime? Why is it so popular?
Yeah,
You fuck with anime?
a little bit. I'm not one of these guys that can give you all the rundown and tell you everything what's going on. I'm not him.
Through theoretically referring to any animation regardless of origin, the term anime refers to Japanese animated content. Anime is so popular because of wide range of genres including action, adventure, fantasy, science fiction, and romance are represented by their vivid colors and exquisite animation.
I think that's kind of what it's almost like, yo. It's whole series and shit like it's like regular cartoons, but the shit's really for adults.
Okay, this is on Reddit. How did anime become so popular? Well, a lot more niche and usually nerdy hobbies and activities have started to rise in popularity for a couple decades. This is not exclusive to anime. Specifically, in the past few years, the surge is due to the lockdown and the easy availability of streaming services. Okay.
I guess that's true.
Yo said, I've been around since the mid-90s. Nigga said that shit like it was the 50s or something.
But for anime, like over here, yeah, late 80s.
The manga. You fuck with the manga? I don't watch any anime, bro. I've seen like 3 anime movies. Ninja Scroll, Akira, and fucking Street Fighter. I don't know shit else about. I never watched Dragon Balls, Beetleborgs.
Niggas gonna kill you for that.
What? For not watching Dragon Balls, my nigga? That shit looks dumb as shit.
I'm not gonna say that because it's just Dragon Ball Z.
Yo,
I thought it was Dragon Balls.
That's why I'm saying
years.
Dragon Balls.
Hey, he's gonna get you for that.
Yo, fuck Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z X, Dragon Ball Z Infinity, all that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit. That shit cool.
I had Akira on DVD.
Nah, that shit was fire.
Fire.
Shitting on Dragon Ball Z. And that shit was like the 80s or something.
It was. But like that, I think that's what the thing about it is, like, yo, in the 80s, they was doing, their shit was like that. They was making whole, like, their animated movies was...
It had to be. What's your favorite cartoon movie, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. And Michael Jackson Moonwalker don't count. I don't count.
Cartoon movie.
And the Ninja Turtle series don't count.
Man, that wasn't animated.
Yeah, it was. I'm talking about the ones with Bebop and Rocksteady.
I had to get back to you on that. That's not something I got.
Right. They got an Elliot Grange interview?
Where?
On that shit we be on now. Oh, nah, they just talking about his goofy ass.
Okay.
Grange has bona fides at the What?
They was... So the whole thing about the whatchamacallit Joe shit yesterday was supposed to have been the bleepless episode. So because it was only Joe-ish, Flip, and Imani.
They said they love the lineup.
So
it was like that. Y'all, this should be the lineup. I'm like, what?
Nah, they was podding. Like, it was certain shit. Though they was talking about some of the label shit, and I know. I didn't look at the video yet. But I know what name they was saying. Like, Ish kind of like put his hand up and looked over at Joe and was like, man, he ain't gonna be around no more neither.
Who you talking about?
I think they talking about Mike Kaiser.
Oh, shit.
That's the one name we ain't heard in all this shit so far. That's the one name we ain't heard. And the only reason I figured that I caught it because he was like, well, last time I talked to the nigga, all he was talking about was football. And I know them niggas play fantasy football together. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, that's one name you ain't heard.
Mike Kaiser. I need to know how his name is spelled. Me too. Because there's hella Mike Kaisers, yo. Who's he work for? Atlantic? My fault, I ain't mean to have the camera rolling and shit like that. President of Black Music. That's from 2020 though. It's right. K-Y-S-E-R.
Yeah. Hold on, where is it?
A money scandal that's rocking hip hop. That's from 2005. He's black? Yo.
You ain't never. That's Joe Mines. You ain't never heard Joe calls him on the show.
Yes, I never knew he was black.
Yeah.
This nigga, look, this one picture of yo is crazy. Yeah, I don't see no reason.
There ain't a whole bunch of shit about.
He's on the greatest hip hop executives of all time list. This list is wild already. Look at this: 50 Cent, Dallas Austin. That's kind of official. Jay Brown.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Jay Brown?
Let's be honest, man.
Alright. Luther Luke Campbell. Leor Cohen. Sean Puff Daddy the Diddler Combs. Damon Dash, Kareem Burke, and how you say that nigga name? Cambo Joshua. I don't know, fucking
Hip hop.
Yeah, whatever. Dr. Dre, the woman beater. Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
E40. Easy E. Ghazi. Irv Gotti. Julie Greenwald, rest in peace. Ethiopia Haptomarlum. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name, madam. If you ever watch this, we do accept donations. Andre Harrell, rest in peace. For real. Stephen Hill. Does he qualify? I don't think he qualifies, bro. Kathy Hughes, Miss Kathy Hughes. Jimmy Iovine. Jay-Z. I don't agree with that. Craig Cowman.
Yeah. Craig Cowman is what, APG, right?
Yeah. He signed Junior Mafia. Suge Knight. Deborah Lee. Coach K and P. I think they should be separate. Chris Lighty.
Matt Curran is the CEO I'm thinking about. But I do know Craig Cowman. He was over at Atlantic too.
Chris Lighty, rest in peace, for real. Lil Jon.
Okay.
I don't really agree with that. All his shit flopped. Nah, they probably did so, right? Like Scrappy and Trillville.
He was over at Social, definitely.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, as an A&R, yeah, but like,
they're talking executives, and A&R is considered.
Well, I'm talking about his label. But Scrappy and Trillville.
I guess they're saying as a producer, maybe.
Well, I'm just saying as an executive producer on Scrappy and Trillville joints. I need to know how many records they sold before I make this statement. Yeah. What was the name of that shit?
The album?
Yeah.
Don't get me a line.
I think it was a joint album, right?
Let's see.
Yeah, bro, that shit sold 58,000 in the first week. Nah, I ain't rolling, bro. He bust out. Lil Wayne, I don't agree with that one either. Kevin Lyles, Master P, Mark Pitts, John. This is a comprehensive list. John Platt, that's the CEO of Warner Chappell in 2015. Jay Prince, L.A. Reid, Sylvia Rhone, Steve Rifkin, G. Roberson, Sylvia Robinson. Did she? Yeah, rest in peace. For real. Rick Rubin is a producer.
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
he started definitely. I remember Russ started that.
He's a co-founder.
Hey.
I guess, yo.
He EP'd a lot of that shit.
The RZA.
Was that him or was that his brother Power?
Nigga. Don't ever disrespect the good goddamn name of the RZA like that again, now. Now, let's say Power and, what's his name? Divine or some shit like that? Whatever. That can't be his name. That's a sweet ass name if that's his name. Is it Divine? Yeah, look that shit up for me, bro. Either way, I think they fall off after
Mitchell.
They fall off after Wu-Tang Forever, right?
That's kind of really it, though, right?
For Wu-Tang? Are you crazy?
As a group?
Yo, the W, Iron Flag, motherfucker, 8 diagrams.
Let's see.
Then you got the Wu Massacre shit.
But you gotta figure.
RZA putting all that shit together.
I'm saying, yeah, the music. Yeah,
he was doing a business too.
But you gotta figure at a certain point, once we help you get the shit stamped as a name that's any record label we're gonna do business with now.
Yo, we gonna have to agree to disagree on RZA, yo. Mona Scott Young.
Yeah.
Tommy Silverman. He just looks like he rapes niggas. Russell Simmons. Shout out my man. Shakir Stewart. Rest in peace for real.
About to say, Shakir was the man.
Steve Stout. Top Dog. You notice how no one ever calls him by his government name?
What's his government name?
I don't know. Oh, Anthony.
Steve Stout?
No, I'm talking about Top.
Oh.
No one ever like called it. Yeah, I was talking to Tone the other day and like.
It's Top Dog. Top is just for short. You really supposed to call him Top Dog. I was with that nigga Top Dog the other day, yo. That nigga named his label after him.
I'm the biggest flex ever, yo. I love that.
What's the name of your shit, nigga? Top Dog Entertainment, nigga.
Me.
I don't even rap.
I never rap.
You would think on Top Dog Entertainment, like, the main act is Top Dog. Nope.
Nah, it is not me. But it is at the same time.
I never wanted to be a rapper.
I am the label. Brian Turner. NWA and shit. Birdman and Slim. Think they should be separate. And I think that's the end of the list. That was a dope list. Air horns.
That's crazy. There's not a lot of info out here about Mike Kaiser.
I know. The last shits I was seeing was from like 2022 and shit. I'm like, what kind of NDAs is this motherfucker under? Mr. Kaiser. And he doesn't come up on this site either. Let me just search his name for shits and giggles. You know I'm not a fucking robot, bitch.
You talking about this the picture you saying?
Nah, it's like it was like a sepia background and like he had a party or something. Nah, that shit was crazy too. He like at a party just looking twisted or something. He looked crazy in that one shit.
See, like, we with this one.
Yeah, all the fucking.
You feel what I'm saying?
All the vultures.
Here he be around.
Always got his arm around somebody.
I'm a big homie. Ain't got his arm around big homie. Ain't got his arm around big homie.
That's before the dreads, though. I feel like after the
big
dreads,
homie with the dreads definitely ain't letting you put your arm around.
I feel like, yo, he be at Michael Rubin events. What are you talking about? He was at Fan Fest.
Fanatic Fest, it was at my spot.
What you mean?
It's at 4040.
What's that mean? Oh, all right.
It's my shit. You paid me to have it here. Thanks.
Right. I guess.
Might have let you get it on the arm just for the look.
They said that shit was ass.
It was hella niggas there, though.
Big ass. Like, niggas wasn't feeling that shit at all. Especially the wrestling people.
You see when Mike Rubin did all that extra shit on Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
You see how quick he
Breakfast
spun
Club
that shit.
tried to restore the feeling while
You
just
see-
hilarious on tour.
You see how he cleaned that, came back, cleaned that shit up on Twitter. Everybody was like, "Oh, yo, got that text from Hove." Nigga Ice was like, "Nigga, Hove texted him that first text you just get from the random number, like, yo, this is Hove." Like,
Yo, this is Hove.
I was like, yo, they was like, I told my wife, I was like, he cleaned that shit up quick. I was like, yo, that shit have had you fucking.
But did he really though?
He tried.
He just said, "All right, my bad for speaking on black shit. My bad."
Yeah.
But he still meant what he said.
Yeah.
Like he ain't take back what he
Yeah,
said.
it's cool though. You shouldn't have said that shit.
This my thing though. This my thing. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Who gives a fuck how you feel about what black people doing, nigga? You make fun of white people. You make fun of black people. So what the fuck does it make a difference? Is niggas is making fun of your friend Meek Mill? No one gives a shit. Going to use a platform like the Breakfast Club for some goofy ass shit, like some grandstanding bullshit like that, nigga. Fuck is we doing? You seen Tyrese cry on that shit?
Nah, I ain't see it. I seen some of the clips.
They set yo up, yo. This nigga Charlemagne ain't shit. Where the Nah, that's the picture.
This one.
Yeah. He look crazy in that shit. Yo, they set Tyrese up though, yo. They was like, Charlemagne was like, yeah, yo, you've been dealing with a lot of loss, a lot of grief and shit, right? And then Tyrese, he like, yeah, you know, we wake up, do what we gotta do. Then this nigga Charlemagne just gonna start listing to people. Yeah, you know, Paul Walker, John Singleton, your mom, your two sisters, blah 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 blah, and it's hella niggas, bro. And then at the end of all that, he just look at him and shit, and this nigga just start breaking down. Yo, I totally understand how he got caught in that moment, yo. See? Charlemagne ain't shit. Then Charlemagne gonna give him a hug and
another
shit.
one with big homie.
You still going through this nigga pictures and shit.
Got your arms on Emery and Pack Ice.
Is that Paul Heyman?
No, that's Pack Ice.
It look like Paul Heyman, yo.
Mike Kaiser be everywhere.
Alright, y'all. Let me check the stream. Oh shit, I ain't got Instagram on this no more.
That's weird, yo.
What?
You can't really find nothing out about this nigga.
Maybe there's a reason for that, Fonzie. Maybe he's tied up in the P. Diddy shit. You ever think about that? Huh? Yeah, nigga. Alright. What we got? Oh, this was classic.
When judgment comes for you, what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide? When judgment comes for you, cause it's gonna I should have put the body, bleed this is some Johnny, in the booth is splash body, and they're gonna miss everybody, and
Oh my god, Joe. Call Her Daddy host Alex Cooper leaves Spotify for $125 million with Sirius XM in a new deal. She also has points on the package.
Ain't nothing like points on the package, nigga.
Shorty got points on the pack, man. Shout out, yo. We're gonna get there one day, bro.
That's crazy. Act had points on the pack over at Spotify.
Nice.
He was like, yo, what he say? One point that shit was down. He was like, when it don't be down for long. When it's down for a little bit, and you're like, all right. But when it's back up, and you cash the fucking out.
Fuck out of there. Yo, it's a sad day because Aerosmith has to retire from touring due to a vocal cord injury and lead singer Steven Tyler. Tyler damaged his vocal cords and fractured his larynx, forcing the band off the road. How do you fracture your fucking larynx, my guy?
Singing and screaming away. He been doing that shit for
I don't wanna live.
What's it been? It's been years.
Yo, they came out in like the 60s or 70s or some shit, bro.
Niggas had a 50-something.
50-year
60-year
run? That's
nigga.
nuts, bro. I want to know how many tours they did now. Fact checking
It's
everything.
been on a run.
Yo, 50 years of rock and roll. I can only imagine what they liver look like.
You gotta think. LL said he been doing this music. He been around for 40.
I didn't watch that. Is that a good interview?
Very good interview.
Right.
But yeah, he said he been around for 40. So you gotta think 84 is 40 years ago. So,
Oh, shit. Yo, they started touring in 70. Their first show was November 6, 1970 at Nipmuc Regional High School. God damn it, in Mendon, Massachusetts. Nigga. You got the Club Days, the Aerosmith tour, the Get Your Wings tour, Toys in the Attic tour, the Rocks tour, Aerosmith Express tour, Living Bootleg tour, Night in the Ruts tour. Living Bootleg is crazy. Rockin' a Hard Place tour, Back in the Saddle tour, Done with Mirrors tour, Permanent Vacation tour, Pump tour, Get a Grip tour, 9 Lives tour, Roar of the Dragon tour, Just Push Play tour,
It said Roar of the Dragon.
Girls of Summer tour.
Is that Busta Rhymes on there?
Roximus Maximus. Roximus Maximus is fire. Honkin' on Bobo tour. That sounds like a Coke reference. Rockin' the Joint tour. Route of All Evil tour.
Niggas there, what about Coke? Niggas there honking on the bobo, then rocking the joint. Right at that.
Aerosmith World tour. Aerosmith and ZZ Top tour. Cock, Glock, and Ready to Rock tour. Back on the Road tour.
Niggas had guns with them, cock, Glock, and Ready to Rock.
Yo, you know about them, right?
No.
Fam, look
Niggas
up.
was like that?
Look up Aerosmith guns. Left Rock Rule tour, Blue Army tour, Rock and Roll Rumble tour, Aero Veterici Baby tour, Aerosmith Deuces Are Wild tour, and Peace Out the Farewell tour. God damn, Steven Tyler. Bro, you ain't never seen Aerosmith with the Hammers?
No.
Oh my god. Their tour bus is an Arsenal. Yeah, look at this. Aerosmith tours with an Arsenal. Let's see if I can get some Aerosmith.
Guns, cock, Glock.
And remember they had the game? The shooting game and shit?
No.
Fan. Ah, fuck y'all.
See, United Masters fighting back, huh?
Damn, I can't find that
Them
shit.
niggas fighting back. They said Rock Nation did what?
What happened with Rock Nation?
You know Rock Nation had that EQ distribution shit.
Yeah, what about
So they merged with EQ distribution and they made a new thing called Rock Nation distribution.
Rock Nation distribution, okay.
So now United Masters is, which is normally they got a free tier where it's free.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. It's free. It's a free tier, but you keep 80% of your royalties. So they'll take 10%.
Okay.
20%.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now they got a $20 a year joint where you get to keep 100%.
Ooh. Okay, is that to compete with Rock Nation?
I'm sure like DistroKid, all that shit.
Okay. Have you heard the Timberland news?
The Beat Club?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been all over that.
Yes. I'd like to talk about it. I'd like to talk about that, because you know that's my favorite producer of all time. And shit.
I've been
But
meaning
that
to send
man-
you some of that.
He out here doing the dirtiest of
Cause
works.
bro, I'm gonna tell you when I knew. Alright. So when that shit first came out, I kept saying Beat Club, Beat Club, Beat Club, Beat Club. Alright, go to the website, boom, beatclub.com. Cool.
You went to the website?
Yeah, and they like, enter your email address, da 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 da. And the email address. A few months later, you get a little invite. You're invited to join Beat Club.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, cool. I click the
Got
shit.
the invite, you know what I mean?
They talking about some bread.
Oh.
Okay, nah, I'm cool, big dog.
How much though?
It was like $250.
What?
I was like, I'm cool, big
For
dog.
what? For what though?
I don't give a fuck what it was. It wasn't
True.
like.
That's a lot.
It's like, yo, shit like, oh, when he doing his lives on Twitch, if you send him a beat, he gonna play the beat. You might get a placement. Little shit that's...
Little suckers will go for it, shit.
Yeah.
I got you.
Or you might get some exclusive loops from the Beat Club Loop Makers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like... Nigga, 250.
That shit,
250, my boy.
yeah,
I'm Gucci.
loops.
For some loops. Like, I was just like, nah, yo, I can't. Like, so I kind of already was like, oh, I'm off that. I'm not even paying. That shit don't seem right. Like, then all he was doing was like, yo, when I realized, I'm like, oh, you just grabbing niggas that's popping on, like, Instagram and YouTube as far as producers, the internet producer community, as it's called. You just grabbing niggas that's popping out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you kind of just bringing them because you know they got the following and they get niggas to spend money. So you might be able to get some of their emotion and bring it over to you when you ain't really providing nothing.
On the back, that's the thing. On the back end, they not doing nothing. The shit I watched, it was a young guy that, like you said, they snatched him off of YouTube.
Talking about CLA Wu. The one who's editing the videos for him?
Yeah.
CLA Wu, yeah.
And then...
YouTube legend. Like, because what you used to do was like, that's how you found all the producers, like the niggas that had all them videos of them cooking up in the studio. A lot of that shit was him finding all that shit back in the day. And then he would take them shits, chop them all up and edit them. Like, so he'd give you fucking like 30, 40 minutes of Southside and 808 Mafia in the studio cooking up just different clips.
Nigga,
So,
they try to run game on that
yeah,
nigga, bro.
man.
And they ain't even used the shit that the nigga did. Yo spent like a month on that shit, bro.
No, I think one of them came out.
But he ain't make no money from it.
Nope.
That shit was fucked up, bro. These niggas is wild out here.
Then the dude they had working for, I forgot what his job was. The other dude,
Oh, he
but
sued
they were
them
supposed
niggas.
to pay. They were supposed to pay him.
Yeah.
They was like, yo, we'll give
He
you
was a
$350.
fundraiser.
Yeah. Then they would have had him going out that bitch doing motherfucking fundraising, trying to get more investors and shit.
And then how does that work, yo? I've been intrigued by that world, yo.
Like when you do
you
Shark
just
Tank.
calling niggas.
It's like when you do like, you see how like you ever
Like,
watch
yo,
Shark Tank?
Give me like $2 million, bro.
You ever watch Shark Tank, yo?
Yeah, that's my
Where
shit.
you walk in that bitch like, look, yo, I got this business over here.
Got these candy apples. You know
We
what I mean?
moving already. We got a little bit of action over here. We generating X amount of
What's
dollars.
my shit? You give me $20,000 for a 20% buy-in.
Yeah,
stake.
that's kind of what it be. Like, yo, I'm in here asking you for $150,000 for 10% of my business. I'm saying my business is worth 1.5.
Yo, the sharks always get over on these niggas, bro. They just be like, all right, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna take your shit, I'm gonna put it in Walmart and Target and all that shit. Then after that, after I make my money back, I'm gonna still keep that 10%, and I might even buy more of your shit if the shit moved the right way.
having your proposal remixed back to you. Like,
Crazy,
that's all
bro.
a nigga doing. It's like, yo, when you got a business, and if you got niggas paying too, if you got, let's say, yo, this beat club shit, I send, let's say, all right, I send enough online producers and shit like that, and niggas that make beats out here, enough of them niggas, I send them that $250 invite, and enough of them niggas subscribe for me to make $1 million, 1.5 in the first few months. When I go to somebody, an investor, I'm showing them, look, bro, we not, I got dudes over here, I'm paying a few dollars. The way you're spending it to the investor is, look, yo, I got these couple of producers that work for me. They make melodies and stuff like that. So what we gonna do is take some of them joints that I would normally have, and we just gonna put them out in packs and send them to these guys, and they paying me for that. They paying me for access. I might let somebody hear their beat, this, that, and the third. So we done made 1.5 in the first few months off of that already. So imagine how many people we gonna keep getting to subscribe if this actually works. Then when the shit starts not working, that's when you gotta run off with the bag.
That's when you gotta go find another nigga to finesse and shit.
That's when you run off with the bag, is because the shit not working, and it's a few niggas out there like, yo, I done signed up for this shit.
Yeah.
This shit ain't working, fam.
That was like that one movie with the young white boy, yo. And I think he was fucking with Kevin Spacey or some shit. Fucking with the investments and shit. It might have been Billionaire Boys Club. You seen that shit?
Nah.
Yo, fam, they was just flipping the investments. So the nigga, it was like the nigga Ron. Who the nigga that used to manage Backstreet? Lou Pearlman. Yeah, I was gonna say Ron too.
I think it's Lou.
He was just doing the Lou Pearlman shit.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, we got this idea, you know. He get like 10 million.
What my man 21 Savage say, you know, they was doing some money games, you know, some New York shit.
All right, yo, shout out the legend, Steven Tyler though. That tour history is nuts, bro.
Can't be beat.
I ain't never seen a tour-og like that, yo. And let's not forget the performances in between, like Woodstock and Monsters of Rock. These niggas did the NCAA Final Four in 2017. That was fairly recent, bro. Shout out the legend. The League of Legends. Sony Music Group $600 million deal with Michael Jackson's estate approved by the court. What?
Yeah.
For what, though?
Probably getting that motherfucking catalog back.
Afrotech.
Huh?
Should I trust this shit? Afrotech.
Let's look it up on the Google, see if we got a reliable source somewhere.
Previously mentioned.
You know, Mike had that catalog.
Hell yeah. Half his publishing and recorded masters catalog. In total, the assets were worth between 1.2 and 1.5 billion. Some pushback, and they got it for 600.
Crazy.
Oh, mom was like, "Nah, shorty, get out of here, beckle off."
Yeah.
And they got that shit. They gonna get ya. Yo, Trap Lord Ross has a very interesting video.
Niggas got that shit for half.
Yeah, about Diddy and 50 Cent. Check that out
Does
when you
he?
get a chance. Yeah, kind of delves into the liquor wars.
I didn't think it had nothing to do with that.
So I'm on the fact page for the Rock Nation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why should you choose Rock Nation Distribution?
Yeah.
Rock Nation Distribution is designed to be artist-friendly, offering comprehensive services that enable artists to build and sustain their careers without sacrificing ownership or creative control. It's not a label. Rock Nation Distribution is not a traditional record label. It is an independent music distribution platform. The primary focus of Rock Nation Distribution is to help artists distribute their music globally while retaining ownership of their masters, unlike traditional record labels, which often require artists to give up ownership. So he just made another DistroKid, like you said then. This is nasty.
But you get the name and the stamp of saying that shit's
Rock Nation. That's cat, yo. That's cat, fam.
the play is the play.
85-15.
Huh?
What?
What? Is that what you cost?
No, that's the split.
I ain't bad. Master P had an 80-20, nigga.
No upfront for you.
Yeah. That's not bad for them to be able to use their shit.
And they not really doing shit. Equity is the one doing all this shit, bro.
But Rock Nation been kind of own that shit. It's not a move that needed to be done no more than for the name. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This was their shit to begin with. But putting the Rock Nation name behind it just puts it up.
They got a licensing option. That's pretty far.
It's like United. That's why it's like United Masters. United Masters has a deals with like the NBA, the NFL.
I need to put my shit on.
That's what I was using.
All right, man. You got anything else before we get the fuck out of here, bro?
Nah.
You gave me my hour. I'm good. I got old wrestling to watch today. Fuck these niggas talking about, man. We appreciate everybody watching. Shout out to today's sponsors. That is Riverside FM and Fiverr Logo Maker. Make sure you guys check out the goddamn links in the description. Make sure you're hitting like, share, and subscribe as much as you can. We appreciate all of the support. We appreciate y'all. And me and Fonzarelli will see y'all next week. We not even giving y'all the typical outro this week. We go slow.